My curly hair used to look like this, but now it doesn't. So I thought that I would talk through how I brought my curly hair back to life. So I was somebody who always straightened their hair to the point that I could literally get my hair from wet and curly, like what it is now, to pin straight in 30 minutes. Then once I decided I wanted to start wearing it natural, I went on the longest curly hair journey to bring it back to life. First thing that I did was put the hair straightener down. My hair was literally completely frazzled, so I couldn't keep putting heat on it. The next thing that I started to do was do 2 hair masks a week, which I know does sound like a lot, but honestly my hair was so dry and damaged that trying to do my hair and hydrate it once a week, it was not going to make a dent. So I would shampoo my hair once a week, and then in between that I would then wet my hair and then mask it and then rinse it and then restyle it, which I know sounds like a lot of work, but honestly it got to the point where that was the only thing that I could do to bring it back to life. Then the other thing that I started to do was I started to protect my hair overnight with satin. So I always use a hair scarf to protect my hair overnight, and that just helps keep your hair nice and hydrated, because otherwise pillows or really like rough drying surfaces tend to draw moisture from curls, or any hair really, but especially curls, so it can leave your hair really like dry and frizzy and damaged. So then there's no point doing all of these hair masks if I'm then lying on like cushions and pillows that are then just going to draw all that moisture back out of my hair. So back then I would protect my hair just overnight with satin. Now I always protect my hair with satin. Like even if I'm like lay on the sofa, or if I'm just lay on the bed, or like on these rough cushions and stuff, my hair is always protected with satin. So I either use a satin scarf or one of these hoodies, because I have a satin lining inside the hood, and I made these hoodies literally as a result of my curly hair journey, because now I just think it's so important to protect curls all the time, not just overnight. And as I said before, there's literally just no point really looking after your curls on wash day and then not looking after them in between wash days. One of the other things that I learned on my curly hair journey, which I think is really important, is learning how to apply products, not what products to apply, but how to apply them. So when I'm styling my hair, I will always work my products literally all the way from the root down to the ends of my hair, and I smooth my products through to the end of my hair, but it just helps makes it more defined, which means that then it's going to last longer in between wash days. But I would say the most important thing overall that I learned is that if you're on a curly hair journey, it takes patience and also consistency. So as I said, just looking after your hair once or twice a week I don't think is enough. You have to really look after it in between wash days.